Someday, I promise you, they will all watch as I change the world. Hello and welcome to One Piece 101, the series that breaks down everyone and everything in the One Piece world. Today we'll be delving as far as we can into the infamous Dragon. He was introduced as early as chapter 100 in the series, and despite his exceptionally rare appearances, he commands an extraordinary presence in this world. Dragon is the leader of the Revolutionary Army, a faction that exists outside of pirates and the world government. The organization was founded to fight and presumably eventually overthrow the world government. While no official bounty has been seen, Dragon is the most wanted man in the world, implying that he likely has the highest currently active bounty in the series. Outside of founding and leading the Revolutionary Army, exactly why he is more wanted than any of the four emperors of the New World is a mystery. However, it implies that he is himself likely exceptionally powerful, or more likely, that he has knowledge of the Void Century, the Ancient Kingdom, the Will of D, or the Ancient Weapons. In fact, it's probably all of the above. And furthermore, rather than fighting directly so much, it's been said that Dragon spreads his ideals to different nations, instigating rebellion and causing civil wars with established monarchies, making him one truly dangerous dude. His first appearance in One Piece occurred while the Straw Hats were in Logtown, prior to their departure into the Grand Line. As Luffy was about to be executed on the same platform as Gol D. Roger, a powerful green gust of wind passed through the entirety of Logtown, throwing the execution into chaos and allowing Luffy to escape. This gust of wind hasn't yet been confirmed to be connected to Dragon, although it has resulted in a popular fan theory that Dragon possesses a Wind Logia type devil fruit, or a mythical Zoan type of wind creature devil fruit. He then proceeded to directly save Luffy from Smoker. Smoker was notably shocked to see the most wanted man in the world before him in East Blue, and questioned why he would save a rookie pirate like Luffy. Over 300 chapters later, we got the answer to that question at least, with the shocking reveal that Dragon is actually Luffy's father. His full name is Monkey D. Dragon, and this was revealed through Dragon's father and Luffy's grandfather, Marine Vice Admiral Monkey D. Garp. Yet the family tree is a little whack. Dragon does appear to care about his son though, as the reason for his visit to Logtown was entirely to see Luffy off on his journey to the Grand Line. One of Dragon's comrades, Emporio Ivankov, even noted that Dragon has a strange habit of facing east while standing in the wind, theorizing that it's because his family were left in East Blue. Interestingly, Luffy had never even heard of Dragon before this point. Nobody told him anything about his father, nor did he have any idea that a revolutionary army even existed. Dragon would then be seen at the revolutionary headquarters on the island of Baltigo, viewing Luffy's bounty poster after Enies Lobby. He seemed rather proud of his son's actions and said to himself that he and Luffy would meet again someday. Eventually. Very eventually. Look, over 10 years of real-world time has passed since he said that, so it's gonna happen soon, right? Dragon doesn't appear to share the eccentricities of his father or son, appearing to be much more stern and stoic. He refuses to blind himself to the horrors of the world, even in places believed to be peaceful such as East Blue. 12 years prior to the current storyline, Dragon visited his birthplace of Goa Kingdom, which also happens to be where Luffy, Ace and Sabo were raised, and witnessed the burning of the Grey Terminal. Disgusted with the actions of the Goa nobles towards the poor, he saved those people and invited them to join his army. This included Sabo, who had set off on his journey to become a great pirate, only to be bombarded by the ship of a world noble. Dragon saved Sabo from the wreckage and ended up training him directly, leading him to become the second in command of the Revolutionary Army. Luffy's lineage was revealed to the world during the Paramount War, with many notable figures being shocked, only going to further show how notorious Dragon is in this world. Dragon himself would not be heard from directly until after the time skip, specifically after the events of Dressrosa, when he began receiving reports that rebel armies instigated by him were succeeding in overthrowing monarchies all over the world. Dragon then requested Koala to gather all of the leaders of the Revolutionary Army, implying that something pretty big was about to go down. Whether or not this meeting occurred is currently unknown, and the final bit of information we have on Dragon is that his island headquarters of Baltigo was attacked by the Yonko Blackbeard as retribution for Sabo taking the Merimera no Mi from Jesus Burgess on Dressrosa. The fate of the revolutionaries, including Dragon, is currently a mystery. Some more fun facts about Dragon. Dragon's tattoo is an ongoing theme with the Monkey family, having features on the left side of their faces. Both Luffy and Garp have a scar, while Dragon has his tattoo, the meaning of which is currently unknown. However, we do know that he got it after witnessing Roger's execution, as it isn't present when we see him in Chapter 0. After saving the people of the Goa Kingdom, Dragon docked for supplies in Shimotsuki Village, the home of Roronoa Zoro, who can even be seen training there as a child. Nico Robin of the Straw Hat Pirates spent 2 years with the Revolutionary Army during the time skip. Through that time, she appears to have gotten to know Dragon quite well, and Dragon even shows concern over her well-being after the events of Dressrosa. Despite clearly being proud of his son, Dragon doesn't like to talk about the past, to the point where one of his closest allies, Ivankov, had no idea Luffy was even Dragon's son until Luffy himself said so. And that just about does it for the enigma that is Dragon. This man's story really has yet to be told, and I have a feeling it's going to be one of the last, heralding the final days of One Piece. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, favorite, or subscribe, and please do comment with who, what, or where you'd like to see featured in the next One Piece 101.